Happy Scrubmas Day. What day is it? 11. Happy Scrubmas Day 11. Let's see what the stocking has in store for us today. I just missed the stock. Over here. There we go. Guys, this is a coffee scrub. But it's not just any coffee scrub, it's actually the coffee scrub I used to sell. Most of you guys probably know this, but I used to sell my skincare products. Like years ago, well, not years ago, 2 years ago. I sold skincare products for about 5 years. And a couple years ago, I started dealing with a lot of health issues. Basically, well, I guess it was last year I started dealing with them intensely. It was last April I closed my business. Was it last April? Honestly, guys, what is time? I don't remember. Either way, for the past year, I've been dealing with a lot of health issues and I had to close my business because of that. And after I closed my business, I decided to sell all the recipes to the products that I used to sell. That way, the people who used to buy my products can still make them and enjoy them if they want. And I realized I never put the coffee scrub formula up for sale. So I decided I'm going to share it today. But it's only going to be on the Patreon. So you aren't a patron, you won't get the formula. I will go through and show you guys how I make it and everything, show you all the ingredients. But if you want the formula, go over to Patreon. You need to make sure you sign up for the $5 tier in order to get access to the formula. But you don't only get access to the formula if you sign up, you actually get access to the entire backlog of my Patreon, which is 2 bonus videos every single month. And I've had my Patreon since 2019. So there are probably hundreds of videos on there for you to watch. And every single video I post on YouTube with like a recipe and stuff actually has like a blog that goes along with it. And a new thing I started is doing like Excel spreadsheets for the formulas. So you can like recalculate the recipe super easily for whatever batch size you want to make. For Scrubmas though, none of the scrubs will have blogs or these PDF files since I'm posting every single day. But in a typical month, that's what's going on Patreon. But yeah, let's just get into it so you guys can see how I make my coffee scrub that I used to sell but no longer sell. You want to begin by grabbing a heat-safe mixing bowl and add in Redomul's SCG, followed by cetyl alcohol, then some shea butter, and lastly, sunflower oil. You could use emulsifying wax NF instead of Redomul's, maybe cetyl alcohol instead of cetyl alcohol, maybe like cocoa butter instead of shea butter, a different oil instead of sunflower oil. You can really get creative and mix things up here. Now, once all that is combined, go ahead and put it in a water bath. This is a pan filled with a bit of water on like medium-high heat, and you want to melt everything down. And you can cover it to make sure no water splashes in it as well. And once everything is melted, just give everything a good mix and let everything re-solidify. Once it's re-solidified, you should get something that looks kind of like this. And you want to make sure it's like around 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Celsius before you start adding in your cool down ingredients. First, I added in Optifin, which is the preservative. Just make sure your preservative is okay to use in anhydrous products. That is oil-based products. Then I added in some vitamin E, which is an antioxidant, mixed that in, and then added in some coffee grounds. I will try to find the exact brand I use on Amazon. I don't know if the brand is sold on Amazon. It's actually the Great Value brand from Walmart. That's the coffee grounds I've always used. But yeah, I probably won't be able to find them on Amazon. But I'll find some like similar coffee grounds. And I just mix that all in. And then I just let it sit overnight, and let's check the texture. Here is the texture we are working with. This is exactly what I remember. It's the exact texture of the coffee scrub I used to sell. Now, if you guys think this is too hard or whatever, I have plenty of other scrub formulas, so check out another one. I'm posting one every day this month, obviously. I just feel like someone always has something to complain about every time I post a scrub, like, oh, it's too hard, it's too oily, it's too soft, it's not thick enough. It's like there's so many different scrub types, and not one scrub is going to make everyone happy. But yeah, that is it for the coffee scrub. That's literally all you got to do to make it. It's so easy, and I love the texture. I know it like looks dry, but like I don't know, I like different types of scrubs. Like it's not dry because it's filled with oils, but it does kind of like look dry. Like I don't know, now I'm just rambling. But yeah, I fill this scrub, or yeah, I fill the jars using my hands. I'm confused. This is like the 7th voiceover I've done today. But I like to fill my jars using my hands for this coffee scrub. It's just the easiest way to do it.
And yeah, if you guys want the formula for this, go over to my Patreon. It's over there. Since I used to sell this scrub, I'm just keeping that formula on Patreon. And yeah, that is it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another Scrubmas. Also, don't forget to go over and check out my Patreon where I post 2 exclusive videos every single month. So there is a ton of videos you can go over there and binge watch. For only $5 a month, you get access to the entire backlog. And for $10 a month, you can get a shout out for your small business. So let's shout everybody out. Nature's Farm Girl, Let's Blend LLC.com, Stardust Bath and Body over on Instagram, hempygirl.com, shoplevis.com, Owl and Lily over on Etsy, embracebeautyessentials.com, Legendary Bath and Body, Astari Apothecary, Revega Cosmetics here on YouTube, exorebb.com, Pardo Naturals, Natural State Skin, thenaturein.us.ca, nearcatelier.com. You can use the code on the screen for 20% off, earthandambernaturals.com, Shark City Naturals, and the rest of these companies are launching soon. Skinbydevu.com, Seventh House and Oak over on Etsy, at Black Petal Beauty on Instagram, and mycrownandglowery.com. Thank you guys so much for your support. Literally without the Patreon, I would not be able to continue doing what I do. You guys literally sponsor every single video, so thank you guys so much.